Hello, and welcome back to our journey into the profound wisdom of the 7 universal laws of Hermetic teachings. Today, we're diving deep into the law of rhythm, a principle that reveals the natural ebb and flow of life. This law states, everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. It teaches us that life is full of cycles, and by understanding these rhythms, we can navigate challenges with grace and embrace the natural flow of existence. In this video, we'll explore what the law of rhythm means, its historical and philosophical foundations, how it works, and most importantly, how you can apply it to find balance and resilience in your life. Whether you're new to Hermetic teachings or a seasoned seeker of wisdom, this video will offer valuable insights and practical tools to help you align with the rhythms of life. Let's begin. The law of rhythm is the 5th of the 7 universal laws, and it's one of the most comforting principles in Hermetic philosophy. At its core, this law states that everything in the universe operates in cycles and rhythms. Just as the tides rise and fall and the seasons change, our lives are also subject to natural cycles of ups and downs. This law is beautifully summarized by the phrase, everything flows out and in. Everything has its tides. It reminds us that life is not static, but dynamic, and that change is the only constant. For example, think about the cycles of nature. The sun rises and sets, the moon waxes and wanes, and the seasons transition from spring to summer, autumn and winter. These cycles are not random, but follow a natural rhythm. Similarly, our lives go through cycles of growth, decline, and renewal. The law of rhythm teaches us that every high point is followed by a low point, and every low point is followed by a high point. By understanding this, we can learn to flow with the rhythms of life rather than resist them, leading to greater peace and resilience. The law of rhythm has deep roots in ancient wisdom and has been recognized by many cultures and philosophies throughout history. Let's explore its foundations in both spiritual and philosophical traditions. In Hermetic teachings, the law of rhythm is closely tied to the idea that the universe operates in cycles. The Kybalion, a foundational text of Hermetic philosophy, describes this law as a fundamental principle of existence, emphasizing the importance of flowing with the natural rhythms of life. In Taoist philosophy, the concept of Wu Wei, effortless action, reflects the law of rhythm. The Taoists believed that by aligning with the natural flow of life, we can achieve harmony and peace. They also recognized the cyclical nature of existence, as seen in the cycles of yin and yang. In ancient Greek philosophy, thinkers like Heraclitus emphasized the importance of change and flow. Heraclitus famously said, "No man ever steps in the same river twice," highlighting the idea that everything is in a constant state of flux. Even in modern science, the law of rhythm is reflected in concepts like biological rhythms and natural cycles. This shows that the law of rhythm isn't just a spiritual idea, it's a fundamental principle of the universe, recognized by both ancient wisdom and modern science. Now that we've explored the meaning and foundations of the law of rhythm, let's dive deeper into how it works. At its core, this law is about understanding that life operates in cycles and that every phase has its purpose. One of the key ideas behind the law of rhythm is that everything has its tides. Just as the ocean has high tides and low tides, our lives also go through periods of expansion and contraction. For example, a period of success and abundance may be followed by a period of challenge and introspection. Another important aspect of the law of rhythm is that change is constant. Because everything is in a state of flow, nothing stays the same forever. This means that even the most difficult times are temporary, and better days are always on the horizon. The law of rhythm also teaches us that balance is key. Just as a pendulum swings between two extremes, life is a constant dance between opposites. By finding balance between these extremes, we can create harmony and peace in our lives. Now that we've explored the theory behind the law of rhythm, let's talk about how you can apply it in your daily life. Here are some practical steps to help you align with this universal principle. Embrace the natural flow of life. Instead of resisting change, embrace it as a natural part of life. Recognize that every phase has its purpose, and that challenges are opportunities for growth. Practice patience and trust. During difficult times, remind yourself that this too shall pass. Trust that the rhythm of life will bring better days, and use this time to reflect and grow. Find balance in your life. Identify areas of your life where you feel out of balance, such as work and rest, or giving and receiving. Take steps to bring these areas into harmony. Use affirmations. Affirmations can help you stay positive and focused during challenging times. For example, repeat affirmations like, "I trust the natural flow of life," or "I am resilient and strong." Meditate on cycles. Spend time in meditation, focusing on the idea of cycles and rhythms. Visualize yourself flowing with the natural rhythms of life, like a leaf floating on a stream. Learn from each phase. Each phase of life has its lessons. During times of growth, focus on gratitude and celebration. During times of challenge, focus on learning and self-discovery. Create rituals around natural cycles. Align your life with natural cycles, such as the phases of the moon or the changing seasons. For example, use the new moon for setting intentions and the full moon for releasing what no longer serves you. Let's look at some real-life examples of the law of rhythm in action. These examples will help you see how this law operates in the world around us and how you can apply it in your own life. The seasons of nature. The changing seasons are a perfect example of the law of rhythm. Each season has its purpose, from the growth of spring to the harvest of autumn and the rest of winter. The cycles of success and failure. Many successful people have experienced cycles of success and failure. For example, an entrepreneur may go through periods of growth and challenge, but each phase contributes to their overall success. The rhythms of relationships. Relationships also go through cycles of closeness and distance. By understanding these rhythms, we can navigate challenges and deepen our connections. The ebb and flow of energy. Our energy levels also follow natural rhythms. For example, we may feel more energetic in the morning and more reflective in the evening. By aligning with these rhythms, we can optimize our productivity and well-being. The cycles of life and death. Life itself is a cycle, from birth to death and renewal. By embracing this cycle, we can find peace and meaning in the journey of life. The law of rhythm is a powerful reminder that life is a series of cycles and that every phase has its purpose. By understanding this law, you can navigate challenges with grace, embrace the natural flow of life, and find balance and resilience. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the 7 universal laws of Hermetic teachings. Let me know in the comments, how have you experienced the law of rhythm in your life? Thank you for watching, and remember, Everything flows, out and in. Everything has its tides. May this wisdom guide you on your journey.